another Sunday night split. Yes, we're here again.
How are you? How you doing? Do we have regular Wi-Fi yet? No, we don't. Did we have to renew another month of a hotspot? Yes, we did. But as soon as we have regular internet and we can have guest hosts and things on, when the Wi-Fi is not insane, I will be reaching out, Kitty. I just wrote on my own hand. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? What are we working on tonight? Share with us. Let us know what you did. How you doing?
We went and saw Barbie today.
Did.
It was actually way better than I anticipated. It was really good.
I feel like I had no expectations, nor did I have any desire to see it. And then everybody else started going and like loving it. I was like, well, and then we realized it was like cinema day and they were $4 tickets. And I'm like, for $4, I'll go.
And we ended up both really liking it. It was actually really funny.
It was.
It was really funny.
And I also cried. I cry all the time. Yeah.
I didn't cry, but I I got misty eyed. I didn't actually cry, but I got misty eyed.
I don't know how to cry halfway. I cry either like all the way or not at all. So I was trying so hard to I had no tissues because I used it to mop up soda. So I had nothing. And I was like, I cannot ugly cry right now. I had makeup on. I was like, no, ma'am. So I'm like sitting there trying not to openly sob. And I'm just letting it run down. So I was like, I have makeup on. I'm not wiping my face. And my throat. This doesn't happen to Amber. Let me know if it happens to you. My throat started burning. Like when you try to hold back ugly sobs and your throat burns. Am I the only person that happens to?
My eyes burn if I try to hold back sobs.
My eyes did burn, but also I feel it back in here. Like when I try to not cry. Oh, special. Hi, Kelly. Hello. Hello, friend. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining us yet again. Hi. Hello. So glad to see you all. And my actual comments are coming up on time, which I appreciate.
Yeah, it is working mostly on time today.
Mostly. Me and my nephew are going to try to do some things, do some reading. Working on Mystical Diamonds.
Nice.
It has been an oddly productive 3 days. Got a lot of planning done. Nope. Puttering around the house. Worked a booth at Pride Fest. That's amazing. We read a whole book yesterday.
We did read a whole book.
We buddy read a whole book yesterday. But this is my home now, so now I do know people, and I didn't want to ugly cry in a theater. So, working on my cyberpunk book. That sounds amazing. Almost done with my short story, 20 pages left. It's called This Is Where We Talk Things Out. And I'm going to read some of Divine Rivals the rest of the night.
Julie's reading that.
Yeah, I'm reading it in my little book condom. And where am I? I'm only 80 pages in. Very early because I had to read this thing this weekend. But I'm now done. So I have finished my print proof of book 3. So those just got emailed to my publisher and now I'm done and I never have to read it again. And I love that. I love that for me. Because by this stage in the publication process, I hate it. I don't want to read it again. If I can mark it on StoryGraph and Goodreads, it's it has to be somewhere near my 30th read and I'm done. I don't want to read it anymore. I was whining the whole time to Amber. I'm like, I don't want to read it anymore. I just want to be done.
She was like, if I could just get to this page, then I can read a regular book. And I was like, okay.
Some wine. Research. I'm going to read. Very
nice.
What book did we read?
I don't know what the name of it.
No One Can Know.
No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. Her second adult thriller. We got approved for the ARC on NetGalley, both of us. So we decided to buddy read it. And we read it in one day.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It doesn't come out until January. But we enjoyed it. We always like her books. Hopefully I can finish my diamond painting before Friday since I've been working on it for so I'm gonna read. Hopefully something good. What you reading? Let us know. I'm gonna read Divine Rivals. Not tonight. Tonight I'm gonna try to get back into drafting because now I don't have to do anything for book 3. I'm done book 3. Aside from marketing, which is like so easy, it takes no time at all or energy. It's fine.
I know, that's why I covered my face.
No free sneezes. So now I can go back to drafting. I have a book that was 60K in. Last time I went to a writing retreat, I think I had 60K. It's been a full year as of the 26th since I've touched it. So it's time to get back in. I'm going to finish drafting that book and I'll go back and edit my other ones. But
I'm working on my project Ghost Town, my YA horror. I think I came up with a good idea for my like midpoint twist. So I'm going to write that down and then I'm going to keep working on the rest of my outline. I did write the first draft last year and I wrote it as adult. And then I decided I didn't want an adult novel. I wanted to write YA horror because that's what I enjoy. And I've only edited the first 10 chapters into YA. So I'm going to work on outlining the rest of the story because it's changed a lot since that first draft. So I need to finish that soon.
to do that.
And, you know, just have an existential crisis thinking I suck at writing and all the good stuff. That's what you say. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. I have a business lunch this week with the bookstore owner in my area to discuss pre-order, which I'm very excited about because now that I've done the book and we're at that stage, I can start pre-order campaigns, which I'm very, very excited about. And I'm going to be ordering my swag soon, my tarot card swag soon, get my tarot card swag ready for Unplugged for the book box. I'm super stoked about it. So stay tuned. Hopefully by next weekend, I'll have updates on where you can pre-order if you want to pre-order a signed copy. If you don't care about pre-ordering a signed copy and you want to get it from somewhere else, you can now pre-order a Destiny Ash wherever you buy your books. It is up everywhere, but if you're interested in buying from a local indie, specifically my local indie, and getting a signed copy, then stay tuned. However, if you submit your pre-order receipt, I send out a tarot card and a book plate, so technically you'll have a signed one anyway.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm sure you'll have your pre-order campaign stuff up soon, right?
Yes, I have the form ready, so it will very quickly be following. I'll have that up on my like Linktree thing and all of my social medias, and you can submit your pre-order proof. I'll send you out some swag.
Yay. We just have to. I made the swag. We just have to order the swag.
Gonna be having a lot of thoughts over here, I think, tonight. Devin Painting will be reading Citadel. Big movie. She's so much better than she thinks she is. It's ridiculous.
All day it's been this way. Just rhymed.
I'm reading The Haunted Forest Tour.
Ooh.
Interesting. Current read Pet Cemetery. Loving it.
Pet Cemetery was my first foray into Stephen King when I was 9. Probably should have been reading it at 9.
My only Stephen King read has been The Shining, and I was probably like 13, so I was a little older, but still. I do have tarot cards. I have had tarot card swag for each of my books, both for the Unplugged versions and my regular versions. I've had pre-order campaigns for all of my books.
Here's from the first book. This tarot on the back. See, we have this one's from book 2. I have others. This one was also from book 1. I have more. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. This is also from book 1.
I had 3 for book 1. I went big.
This one is also from book 1. This one was from Unplugged.
Unplugged. That was a special one.
I feel like I'm missing one.
The other one for Unplugged for Prophecy.
Yeah, it's not in this one. I must have it in
The Emperor and the Empress, respectively, for Unplugged. The Lovers for Unplugged. And then this year, or for this book, we'll have another exclusive one for Unplugged and then one for me.
Yeah. I have the Emperor.
Yes.
My Empress is somewhere.
I think we have what? Justice for Unplugged? That's what's on the cover?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Justice will be for Unplugged. And then we have a surprise one for my pre-orders.
Yeah.
Yay, pre-orders. Yes. They are up everywhere. Look at my Goodreads challenge. I have one book left to read.
Nice.
That's nice. Third. Definitely my favorite so far. I'm excited. I'm excited for the whole series to just be out there and move on. Not in a bad way. I'm just ready to write other things. So I'm excited to get back into that tonight. So that's what I will be doing. I have that book's notebook. I'm ready to get back into it.
Yeah, I have special left-handed a special left-handed notebook here. Lefty's rule, where the spiral is on the correct side.
Mine don't matter because I always do the top ones.
I like the top ones, but I write big and loopy and a lot, so like they don't. I need one with like a lot of pages.
I do my top loaders.
It's like you could see I write big.
I do not. Does anybody else have a specific kind of notebook that you use?
The only thing I love
I am so
regular
tired.
notebooks. Like I love regular notebooks aesthetically, but like to try to keep them open, I can't. I need to be able to just like look over, so I have to have some sort of spiral. But I don't like normal spirals because they hurt my hand when I write because I'm left-handed.
Well, I like the topsies, but I get that you need more. You need more space. We are going to start getting into the sprints because I'm excited to get back into drafting. You guys have no idea.
I'm so excited for you to get into drafting.
Thank you. It has been a year exactly since I've been able to draft something new, and I'm very ready for it. So let's jump into our first sprint of the night. Hopefully you guys are super productive and get all the things done. Close that mirror, that window.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to close that.
It got real dark real quick, and now we're just, people can see us. All right, here we go. Into the sprint.
Good luck, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
Amber wasn't being rude. I was gonna delete.
Hmm?
I want this to delete.
Are you deleting her comment?
No, I'm deleting a paragraph from the book.
Jesus, that's aggressive. I'm late, but I've made it. Welcome, Stacy. Hello, Jason. After finishing the section, I'm gonna take a break. Oh no, the timer closed out. What are you guys doing? Nope. I shouldn't. I ended up doing no writing that sprint. I updated my website and made my pre-order form for Destiny Live. And made notes for my meeting on Tuesday. What did you do? What did everybody do?
I continued my existential crisis for a little bit, and then I decided to work on a chapter I knew that I needed to cut because it was too long. So I'm working on that, and it doesn't currently tell me how many words I added or got rid of because this is the new document. So technically, all the words are new words today. So I don't know for sure.
That's okay. Amber's not rude.
What did she think I was talking about?
For 249 words and started writing some dialogue with my male main character and the leader of one of the banners. Got the nephew settled and got a smidge of reading. I could see her say it. See her say what? That was probably very loud for them. What happened?
She's saying that she can't hear you very well. So I'm just checking the comments. I'll talk a little louder. You talk. It's Faith in you right now.
Oh. Did you mess with the settings when you fiddled with it? She thought she still had it on 360 and she was trying to like reset it. I'm gonna mark it up. Got a couple words in, but mostly chatted about a friend's book. Good to support that. 480 words. It's fantastic. Finished my novella and read up to 50% in Wingbearer instead of Divine Rivals. I'll read that in the next sprint. Chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. It's very loud. Julie is very not. Saying something.
I'm on the right one.
I see Julie's mouth do that rude thing that she does. I said rude. I don't think I said. I think it was okay. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. We got a hot mic. Do we have a hot mic here? Hi. I read a bit from my ebook and got tired and rested. Wrote some. Heavens. I'm happy with. I don't know how many words.
Does that sound any better? Anybody?
Love her. Listen, we all have our moments where we need the extra support. I finished up dinner and I'm ready to get back to planning out the week. Very nice. I always have this moment in between when I'm doing editing, like sides of things, and then doing like technical brain things to just get book stuff ready. And now it's hard to get back into drafting.
Oh yeah. It's not easy.
I have a lot of like businessy things that I could do, right? Like I could work on some marketing stuff, I could work on whatever. And I'm like, I want to be drafting, but my brain is not, it's not ready yet. Kelly, we always have a hot Julie. But I'm glad you can hear me now. It was good when Julie was saying testing. Now it's back to Amber being way louder than Julie.
Now, is Julie louder than me? Because if not, then we'll just leave it that way.
You also have the mic I mean, I don't think it matters that it's closer to you, but
It's in the middle-ish.
that's in the middle. Why is my desk taller than yours?
You're taller.
It's not true. It's the same desk. It's like you want to turn it up because Julie's quiet, but if you do, Amber's going to blow out your ears.
I'm used to blowing up people's ears.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
We're using the same exact level of volume. I swear. Now Julie's louder. So there's something with the mic. It's only doing it from one direction. Just do 360. What's the worst that happened? We get like a dog or a cat making noise?
Maybe.
It's fine. Julie, do you work on multiple projects at a time, or are you a one project kind of gal? No, I usually work on more than one project at a time. So while I was working on book 3, I was also working on 12 novellas. And I usually have one that's in like an editing phase and one that's in a drafting phase. I try not to be I can't draft 2 things at once, but I will have something in like a publication or editing phase and something in a drafting phase. I was just not in a great headspace to be doing more than one thing or even one thing very well for a little while. And now, now I am. So now I can get back to drafting. I have 2 completed novels that both need editing and one that's 60K. And I need to finish it. So I'm going to finish that one and then go back into editing the other 2. Okay.
I already did all this, so as of right this second, 9:06 p.m., you tell me, is this better? I have it in the middle, and I changed the settings.
My brain did not hear what you said quick enough, and I thought you said, right now, as of 6 p.m., and you said 9:06 p.m. I heard now at 6 p.m. But this is perfect.
Okay, we're good.
Now you can turn us both down if you need to. We can just talk really quiet. We can do this and really fuck with it until they all turn up their volume, and then we just fucking freak out and scream. Psst, Amber, the timer. Oh, thank you. I'm not the only
I
one.
did say 6 p.m., but I said 9:06 p.m.
Right. I thought you said now at 6 p.m.
Oh, so right now, 9:06 p.m.
Yeah. I thought you said right now at 6 p.m. Is it better? And I was like, it's not 6 p.m. anywhere for us. I mean, West Coast it is. You're not the only one who heard 6. The 6 was in there. CJ heard you. That's not CJ. That's JC.
I didn't even catch it. I tend to not enunciate because I'm from Texas, and that's just how we talk. We mumble and we speak quickly.
No.
And words jumble. Because earlier, what did I say? I said algebraic, and you heard just braic.
No, you said algebraic, and I heard algebraic, and I'm like, algebraic. I was like, she's better at math than me. Maybe that's how you say it. Is it algebraic? I was like, it could be algebraic. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be the asshole. Who knows? And then she finished her sentence and I hadn't heard a damn thing after algebraic. And I was like, I'm sorry. Can we rewind that? What kind of equation?
I said algebraic. She was like, oh, that's not what I heard.
I was like, okay. All right. That's what I knew. I think it was supposed to be, but then like I was like, maybe I'm wrong. She's like, you gaslit yourself. I was like, you didn't say what you think you said. Or I didn't hear what you said correctly. So, it was a thing. What happened 3 hours ago? Okay, people. I know. Oh well. Thank you. My crystal. What is this one? This one's black tourmaline. It's my protective crystal. Like when I say onion,
There's no G in it.
she says G. Onion. The what now? My audio processing is pretty bad sometimes, so I get it. Honestly, I have never in my life been tested or diagnosed with any kind of dyslexia, but I switch things up so frequently.
So I think Julie has problems with audio processing. However, her brain moves very quickly, so her brain just says, "Yeah, it was probably blank." It just fills in the blanks, and it's completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So one time I asked her, I said, "What would you call it if I were to do a knee walk? Like if I were to walk on my knees, like towards somebody? Is it still crawling?"
No, that's not what you said.
I didn't say all of that.
She didn't say all that.
I
She
just said, "What would you call it?
What would you call a knee walk?"
What would you call it if I were to knee walk? And you said, "Still a gremlin." And I was like,
You said, what would you call a knee walk if not a...
"No, I did not. I just said, what would you call it if I were to knee walk?"
Oh, okay.
And she said,
I thought for a
"Still
long
a
time.
gremlin."
I thought for a long time.
And I said, "What?" She said, "What did you say?" I said, No. What do you think I said? Because that's going to be more funny." And she said, "What would you call a gremlin if not an Ewok?" And I was like, "Okay, I can see where you got Ewok. Where did gremlin come from?"
She was writing, and I was like, I'm gonna try to be respectful of her question. It must be important because we're actively drafting. She wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But I thought so hard about what you would call a gremlin if not an Ewok, and I could not come up with an answer. So eventually, she looked at me like I was crazy for taking that long to think about it, and I was like, I don't, still a gremlin. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm sorry, is that not the right answer? She's like, what? What did you hear? I was like, I was drafting and my brain filled in something that was clearly wrong. I'm sorry.
So that's just a running joke of ours. Still a gremlin.
I know. What would you call a gremlin if not an Ewok?
I said, what would you call it if I were to knee walk? And he looked at me for a good 2 minutes, like straight 2 minutes. Just, still a gremlin? And I was like, wait a minute, what? My dog does look like an Ewok.
She does. Tonight my hubby called
I might have a picture.
a festival a house party. I still don't think he gets it. Yeah. My brain processes things, and then
my little Ewok.
She really is.
She loved her some Jess, though. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, she did. I may or may not draft this sprint. What am I going to do?
Read.
I could read.
I'm going to continue to work on this chapter and then see what happens if I'm still in my existential crisis or if it helps.
Yeah, I think I might just at least get back into the story because it's been a literal year since I've done anything with this book. So I might reacquaint myself. I think that's going to be a good use of time. I might not draft, but I can get back into it. Fine, everything's fine.
It takes a minute to switch your brain from an editing brain to a drafting brain. It's not going to happen immediately.
No, especially when I haven't drafted this thing in a year.
You probably have to read back through it to even know where you were at or where you were going.
I'm not reading.
You probably should. You probably should.
It's 60K. I don't have time for that nonsense.
It's also been a year.
I know it. I know it.
I'm going to put this cat in a box and send it to your house.
I love Raj. I'll take Raj up.
Okay, but you can't have one. Sorry. With as many animals as you guys have there, she would not fare well. She gets scared of every little noise.
Honest to God, Jasmine would be so pissed off if I brought another pet into this house. She would be so angry.
She's still angry about mine.
He's getting better. I don't think I could take another cat. She doesn't come out all day long. She's still hiding under my bed. I don't know for why. I should probably go feed her something. All right. We're going to get into the next sprint. I'm going to reacquaint myself with my story. Amber's going to keep on working. You guys are going to keep crushing it. And we'll be back in 45 minutes to check in on you.
Yep.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it. Good luck, everyone. I don't want us to get copyright strikes.
I had a ridiculous song stuck in my head. I'm like, please play music. I always have music on, and we haven't done it because we can't really stream music when we don't have Wi-Fi, regular Wi-Fi. But I was like, I don't care. Just please, I need something.
And what's funny is that we've been trying not to use it, but then we got to the end of the month and we had a bunch left. So we were like, oh, so like we watched a couple of movies. We watched a TV show, like a whole season of a TV show. And yesterday, I think it was, we just streamed music all day while we read. And then looking at the thing at the end of the day, it used so
Nothing.
little. I was like, we could have been streaming music the whole time. It used like less than a half a gig to stream music, and we streamed it all day. Like it was constant. I have Pandora on my Roku stick, and I literally just put on Pandora, and it used so little gig.
Like we could have been doing it the whole time.
It was like 0.3 or something like that. I was like, oh.
Now we know.
Yeah.
But, what are you going to do? How'd everybody do?
I did good. I got rid of about 800 words out of a chapter that was too long. And then I've gone back and added maybe 15, 16 more words just to wrap it up in a different way.
Very good.
But I have a little bit more to do on that chapter, and then I'm going to move on. So
I did not look at my book even a little bit. I ended up working on an article, and getting a phone call. And other than that, I didn't get anything done. So
okay.
I mean, I got things done. I got things done that are going to pay me. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
We didn't start a show, technically.
I finished writing the scene that I was working on. Fantastic. Got through 35 pages of Divine Rivals, and I'm really liking it. How far are you? I'm not liking it. I just haven't had a ton of time to read it. Wrote 311 words. 311. And finished chapter 2.
So we actually watched season 2, even though she's never seen season 1, but it doesn't matter. No. But it was that what is it called? It's Is It Cake? Is what it's called. Is It Cake? And they have bakers that make things look like regular things, but it's actually cake, and then people have to pick which one is cake. We binged the whole season. It wasn't a long season.
They were short. But I was sitting there and I was proofing my book, and then I was like, oh no, it got too dark to read.
Could I turn on the light? Sure. But
But you're watching TV, that would be rude.
She sat there and it was like 10 o'clock. I was like, this is the last one. And then it was like 2 episodes left. And she was like, we should just finish it.
We should just probably finish it. I know we have work tomorrow, but it's fine. I got words. Still didn't look to see how many I had, but I moved the scene along. So I'm happy with it. Kind of don't want to know the exact word count. That's fine. You don't need to. Cleaned up some things after I ate dinner, and then I got about halfway through scheduling my social media for the week. So I have to finish that up. I have to do some of that too. But when I have to do it for my own books, I never want to because that's what I do for work. Got my weekly tarot done. Got ready for bed. Sent off a PM to a friend I kept promising to send. Got ready for bed and read more of The Hedge Witch.
Nice.
Very nice. Confetti for my diamond painting.
Nice.
A little bit done. How many sprints are left? 0.
That was the last one.
We
Sorry.
do 2 45-minute sprints. So that's everything.
Yay.
Fantastic. Very good. Very, very good. That was the second of our 45-minute sprints. Thank you for joining us, as always, on our Sundays to get stuff done and start our week off right. Does anybody have anything super exciting happening this week that you want to brag about? Let us know. Other than that, we're just back again next week. All of the sprints for September are already scheduled, so feel free to set your notifications for all of those. We'll be here at some point with more reliable internet, although it was fine tonight.
Today was fun.
Yeah.
It decided it did not like Jess and acted up, even though she wasn't on it.
She wasn't even using our internet.
She wasn't using it, but it still just got weird.
Yeah. And in total for the live stream, I wrote 560 words. That's amazing. Yeah.
I need to
So
watch your
scary.
video about it because my next book that I'm reading
That
is
fits.
this one, and it definitely fits a scare-a-thon.
Yeah.
So I might save it.
Starts on the 1st.
But I need to watch a video to see what all of the stuff is. So
yeah, I need to look. I
I'm
think
very excited
all
about
of the
this one.
prompts are on the Instagram account for it too. And I looked, and I don't know that I have anything that really fits. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll see. Because one of them is to read a middle grade. One of them is to read something with a scary word in the title or a pumpkin on the cover. Like there's like a whole bunch. And I don't have anything middle grade, and I don't have anything with
This
a
one
pumpkin.
doesn't technically have any pumpkins, but has scarecrows.
It does. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try. We're having a surprise dinner for my sister's birthday tomorrow evening, and she has no idea. Only on chapter 7, almost done with it though. Very good. I don't know what chapter I'm on. Birthday isn't even until next month.
That's what makes it a surprise. You do it on their birthday, it's not that much of a surprise.
Then they know. Then they know. All right, friends. I think that about does it for us. We'll get a couple more things done before we pack it in for the night, but that is it for us here. So thank you for joining us. Hopefully you have the most productive of weeks, and we'll see you back here next Sunday with more productivity.
It'll be September.
Oh God, it'll be September. Welcome to Virgo season. That's insane. All right. Have a fantabulous week.
Bye.